Hello folks and welcome back to SnowRunner. So we are going to work a little bit on the developer's hard mode today. And I did finish the logging missions over on the other map. So right now we are on Smithville Dam. And I have run this particular, what I'm gonna do is do the heavy bird. I've done it twice because I need the money. I want something. And I am way short on it. So what I'm going to attempt to do is several missions, and we're going to see if we can't do them quickly and get enough money to get what I want. So let's get after it. Alright, we'll get us a running start here. Like I said, I've already completed this particular one twice, so it's only going to allow me to do it one more time. And 2:17 was my fastest time. Uh-oh. Yep, gotta stop. Dang it. Alright, well, this isn't going to be my fastest time. I forgot to strap down the wood. I had another truck bring the wood over here because this was already loaded on it. And I'm going to need the wood for another mission. So it won't be my fastest time as long as I can get there in 3 minutes 30 seconds. I'll be alright. So starting a stream for Twitch a little bit early tonight because I go to work early in the morning. So I was looking at some things that I wanted to do in this mode. So this is the developer's hard mode. Like I said, I was looking at some things I wanted to do and checking out the missions earlier, and I think I can do it. Just completing this mission and 3 others. So we will see. Crap, I'm supposed to get gas. Sorry. That is why the Chevy's there, just in case I forgot to get gas. Which I did. Alright, so I got 1:30. Get over here, and I should be able to get over in that amount of time. This timed event's not that hard, and it does pay pretty good, $3,000. And it doesn't take very long to do it. I hope it was 3 minutes 30 seconds, not 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But even at 2 minutes 30 seconds, we'll make it. Alright, 2:28. Again, not my fastest time, but it'll work. Oh, so next I need to come over here and get another mission. The Essentials. And this one requires 2 bricks, 2 wooden planks, 2 fuel. Now you see why the wood is on there. I'll start tracking it. And drop off the 2 wood. And slide up here. I meant to get closer to the dock. Didn't. Wow, buggered that backing up job pretty badly. That's alright. We can fix it. Because I will need... Why keep doing that? Loading platform. I'm going to need 2 consumables. And I'm not worried about getting them on there straight. The packing crew will do that. Everything all straight and pretty. So this one is, next I'm going to do material order. And that one needs concrete slabs to the service hub. I need 2 consumables to the preacher's house and 1 metal beam to the quarry. And that's why I picked up that. So subtracting that. Yeah, I got enough gas to do that. This is going to be a complicated, complex mission. And I'm hoping I don't screw it up. Come on, truck. What is wrong with you? This did it to me earlier. I was trying to get things set up and the truck just does not want to move forward sometimes. It's not bottomed out, but it's like the trailer is getting hung up on something. I don't know what it is. There it is. I know it's not the most powerful engine in this. I don't get the bigger engine until head over to Alaska, but I mean, there's not a lot of weight here. Could be a glitch with the trailer, I don't know. But it's only doing it with this particular trailer. The sideboard semi-trailer, truck's having no problem pulling it. Which we're getting ready to get rid of this trailer anyway. Something a little bit shorter. So in order not to drive the truck around too much with nothing on it, I've split these missions up, and we're also going to do parts of other missions. Trying to make the most of my time and fuel. Will work? Who knows? We'll give it a shot. Yeah, I think there's something up with this particular trailer. Maybe it didn't load in properly. Like I said, I can pull the sideboard trailer fully loaded, and it does not give the truck as much grief as this one trailer does. Even this trailer empty has issues. Unpack it and detach. Come on. And we'll move you in here, customize you, because now I do not need a loading crane. that off and put my flatbed on it. That way I can haul the little trailers. No, that's not going to work. Crud. That'll work here, but not for the fuel. And anchors. So since that's not going to work for the fuel, we'll take this truck over. Because I am going to have to load up fuel and bring it back here. And anchors. Don't knock the trailer over. Yeah, you can get that, that's fine. I can pick it up. Come on, spin around. Close enough. Pack it. Restore crane, and we're off. So I'm going to deliver this to the preacher's house. I'm going to pick up 2 fuel to bring back here. Load it back on that truck. And load a metal beam on the trailer. Which I could have done before I moved this truck. On all-wheel drive. A little more stable that way. Not that it really matters a whole lot on this truck. This truck is not that stable. It's just the steering. Steering, you barely touch it and it takes off one way or the other. Which I was kind of hoping with the last update they would have fixed that. And they did not. It didn't used to be like this. Beginning of the game first came out, steering was really fairly decent on this truck. At some point, they made it turn really hard. All right. Fuel next. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the... Come on, pick it up. That the White Western Star, you cannot run a loading crane and a flatbed and be able to tow trailers. It will not allow it. And for this mission, I'm going to need it. I need that ability. Turn you around. I would use this truck, but like I said, the steering's a little unpredictable at times, and I'm not a fan of that, especially with a heavy load on the back like this. Makes the front end really light, and as I said, I don't like the steering to begin with, so it just compounds the problem. Plus, I need to go over to the quarry, and I'm going to have to pull that big ramped flatbed out of there, and that's a little tough for this truck to do. So I'd rather have the Western Star. Hopefully it'll be able to do it. With the engine upgrade that I get on the next map, I have no doubt it would be able to do it with fairly easily. Alright, so fuel goes on this truck. Back, back to the tankers. The anchors out, and then pull the crane up. You get the crane out before you put the anchors down all the way. Sometimes the truck will lean. Most of the time, like here, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Why would I do that? Yep, why would I do that? But in some situations, you want the truck as level as you possibly can get it. I should have left the crane out. That's all right. Yeah, it should be good. I got enough room here. As you can see, I was bored and just sorted through the stuff that I brought over from Black River. Just packed them all nice and pretty. Same way with the trucks. Park them all nice and pretty. And the trailers. It won't last. And we'll just stop here. And back it. Remember to get some gas. I ran through all of the gas that I took over to the other map. The tanker that was over there and the big tanker. Went through every bit of it and ended up having to buy a few tankfuls of gasoline from a gas station. Which I didn't want to do because it is expensive. But I do have what was a full tanker here. It's not so full now, but that's all right. We can get more. Refuel. Alright, so the next thing we're doing is I'm delivering the fuel over to the farm. I'm not going to take the metal beams with me. I'm going to drop them off. And then once we deliver the fuel, then I'm going to come back out. I'm going to haul these beams down to the warehouse and pick up 2 bricks. Bring those back here to the farm. Go back to the warehouse, pick up a concrete slab. The slab and the metal go down to the quarry. So attach you. Sure, I got it in all-wheel drive. What I'm hoping to do is complete 3 missions as swiftly and economically as I can, and then set myself up for 2 other missions while I'm at it. And that should give me the money I need for my surprise. Alright, consumable up. Okay, get the mission up. And that mission was, I think, essentials. Essentials. Yes. Start tracking that one. And the fuel. So all I need are the 2 bricks to complete this mission. And I'm about to go get those. Still good on gas. Of course, I just did fill it up. It better still be good on gas. So what I'm going to try to do for the rest of this map is basically do what I'm doing now. Don't just go out and complete 1 mission at a time. Do several missions to save on my fuel. Not necessarily do each mission individually, but try to keep the truck full. I think that will be the best way to minimize the amount of fuel that I use, and thus save me money. I need to save money. I don't need to spend as much on fuel because I go through a lot of repairs. I'm a little rough on these trucks, and repairs are expensive. You off here. Go get my bricks. Take those back to the farm, and that mission will be done. And come back here, load up one concrete slab, it and the metal beam. We'll head down to the quarry. So I'm also going to complete the working for Old Sweat. And because I don't like loading, auto-loading, I brought the Kodiak down because right now the Kodiak isn't worth a whole lot until I get over to Alaska and get the all-wheel drive unit. Once I get that in here, then the Kodiak will hold its own. Right now, it gets stuck in the mud a lot. So my plan is I'm going to leave the Kodiak here. Basically do this. Load trucks up. Put the anchors back out, that way I know how close I can get to it. And pack you. And run the bricks back to the farm. And I'm going to steal fuel from the Chevy. Top off my tanks. So that I can head for the quarry. See, I have a plan. Will it work? Who knows? So far it's working good. Only one little snafu. But I do believe with the loading crane off here, this engine is plenty powerful enough to do what I need it to do. Loading crane adds a lot of weight to the trucks. Now once I get the upgraded engine over in Alaska, I won't worry about whether or not this has a loading crane on it. It'll have enough power to do anything I need it to. Slow it down. Put a high gear so it'll keep the momentum up. Stop trying to change gears on me. Alright, one mission down, 2 more to go. Let's get the next mission up here so that we can see what we're doing. And I think that was material orders. Yeah, 1 metal beam to the quarry. tracking that. And the concrete slab that I'm going to pick up is for the Working for Old Sweat mission. It needs 1 concrete slab and 2 service spare parts, which I can find those on up the road on a truck. That wasn't too much damage. Alright, refuel. That's what I want. And there's not. Leave the Chevy a little bit of gas. Still have 11 gallons. Done without the damage though. So as a reminder, this is the developer's hard mode, and I am doing an all-American truck playthrough. I will get Russian trucks, but when I get them, I'm leaving them in the Russian garages. I am not going to use them. Let's see how far the American trucks can go. Oh, excuse me, I got choked up. No, okay. I wanted to check see if I could repair here, or if I could just refill my repair points. And it is refill only. I left it running. Well, that's not good. And concrete slab. Talking about trying to conserve fuel and I left the truck running. Make sure we don't do that this time. Slide on down here. Yeah, I do wish that the frame was just a little bit longer on this truck so that I could have a loading crane on here. And to be able to have the flatbed and full trailer. But we don't always get what we want. I thought about adding that mission in to this also, but kind of worried about fuel. No tipping. then we'll go around the rim. Get up in the high gear. That should keep my momentum enough where I don't slide down into the ruts. Trailer did. And once I'm up here, I'm okay. Several times I've tried to go around there and slid into the ruts and ended up flipping a trailer over. Or the truck. Transition should be good here. Should not lose the trailer. There we go. And it's running in high gear. Get that bouncy mess under control. Here would be a time that I would like to have an option to reduce the air pressure in the tires and then be able to pump the tires back up when I got on solid ground. I think it would really help in muddy areas too. Alright, so metal beams. And then, oh no, it didn't, did it? No, it did. Yeah, it did. Hang on. I think it just screwed up. It's material orders. World sweat. Nope, that's service spare parts. Material orders. Yeah, one metal beam. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yep, I'm doing right. Okay. It's got several up here. Alright, so all I need is service spare parts, which I know where they're at. And while I'm having to drive up out of here to take care of that, I might as well pull this trailer out. Or attempt to. Get it up to the top of the road. Don't tip over. Come on, keep your momentum up. Traction. Alright, should be good until we get to the very top, where I've got to take the U-turn. That sometimes gives me trouble. And then getting up to the very top where the road is, the hard road. That may also give us a little bit of problem. Hopefully it doesn't. If it does, the Kodiak is sitting over there and I can bring the Kodiak over. Give me that little extra boost. Get this up on the road. So these rocks right here on the right, if I can get over those. No problem. Dodge around the tree. And just leave you in high gear. That way it doesn't try to shift gears on me and slow me down. And ride the rim up here, try not to hit the two trees. That one and this one. Corner, if I can keep it in high gear, I may be okay. Doesn't slow me down too much. Oh yeah, without that loading crane, this truck has plenty of power. Alright, so I'm not delivering this yet. I'm just going to take it up here to the wide place in the road to pick up the other trailer. And bring it down to finish out that mission. Not the one up on the screen. The working for Old Sweat. I will pick up my empty small trailer. Come up out of here. We'll get the 2 concrete slabs and finish up that mission. And just like that, hopefully in less than an hour, I completed 3 missions. And I'm not there yet. Lots of things can go wrong. Back down in 3rd. See, here's where I like to have a manual transmission. Stick in 3rd and leave it in 3rd. At least I'll get a little more momentum. The automatic transmission just shifts too early. Let's get this one out of the way. Just swap trailers and use the same parking spot. I didn't see any sign. So sometimes they can damage you, even when they're laying down. sit there nice and level. I'll go rolling off on me. Still got more than half a tank of gas. Loading rock. Do not need you to tip over right now. Trucks are a little squirrely when you have a load in a trailer but nothing on the truck. If this could pull a trailer with a loading crane and a flatbed on it, I would have just left this trailer up there and offloaded it. But I don't have that option. To the quarry. What I would like to be able to do is to pull some of the cement out of here. Last time I did this, it would not give you the cement so after you complete a mission, and I forget which mission it is. Maybe it's this one. We will find out. But it doesn't matter because I can't load them up anyway. I'll have a loading crane. Ooh. But then again, I think the cement is the one that does not allow you to manually load. At least last time I did it. Could not manually load. All you could do was auto load. That's the only option you have. So if that is still the case, don't take it over. Stay with me. And I will be able to pull some cement out here. Of course, I could pay for it and pull it out, but I don't like doing that. I have not done that yet, and I'm going to try not to do it at all. I'm too cheap for that. It's 150 for each cargo that you auto load. So it'd be $600 to load this with 4 cement. I will bring a crane down. But I think working for Old Sweat does give me access to a location, and this might be the location for the cement. And maybe not. So maybe they got it fixed. So cargo container. So I can get here. Alright. Turned around without flipping me over. And then we're going for the 2 concrete slabs to finish the materials work. And then that should put me where I need to be money-wise. Buy me a truck. Yeah, can't remember, but I think the cement one, you cannot do that one until you've completed the super order. I believe it's the mission that you have to complete in order to get the cement. Which kind of sucks. Cement pays well and is easier to do than the super order. Alright, shifting gears. And since I'm empty, I shouldn't have a problem floating rock again. Getting around here without tipping over. Gas is good. Should have enough to get back to the garage. My fuel tank. And if not, I know where there's a Chevy with some gas in it. Only 11 gallons, but it'll definitely get me up the hill. They say the damage has been turned down in the hard mode. If it is, it's not turned down very much. Alright. Yes, and I did shut it off. So, concrete slabs. I need 2. And I'm going to need to lift it up some more next time. No, change strokes. And put another one there. Yeah, I got it up high enough that time. Spin it around. Just like a professional. Alright, so you are heading for the service hub. Stop and get a little fuel along the way. Actually, I may have enough. Ew, crazy camera. I have tried to drop something off the side of here. It won't let you do it. I take the International Scout after it flipped over on me several times. Drop it off the side of the dam. Can drop it off over here. But if you drop it off on the actual dam it'll just hang there. And a shortcut. Saves you about a second. High gear because I know it won't pull it all the way up here without dropping it down to first. And you lose all of your momentum. And I've been promoted to 13. It's $5 grand in my pocket. Should mean that I am over my $50,000 mark. and I'm going to go buy something. I wonder what it could be. See, I parked all the trailers all nice and pretty. I'll put that one in there in a minute. Right now we're going to the garage. And how much money? $53,000. So, I know that I said I was only going to buy 2 trucks, and I was going to let y'all pick out 2 trucks, and that's what I was going to run. Those were the only 4 trucks I was going to buy in the game. And that was before we had a little update. That was before I knew that we had Jeeps. So I am going to pick 3 trucks, and this is one of them.